YouTube, thank you for being here. Religion is not real. I am sorry for recording this video. I'm probably going to lose a lot of subscribers, but I have to stay true to myself, to my own opinions and thoughts. So as I proceed to have this conversation with me and you, feel free to end this video whenever you wish. But I feel, and after a lot of thought and common sense, that I don't think that any religion out there is real and actually is practiced to an extent. Now, I'm not saying that these people that practice any religion is not in full faith and they're not good people. And then what is good people? Like, people, hold on, let's stop there. Like, all these religions are based off of being good, right? This is a big deal right here. All religions are based on being good so you can get to a higher place. How do you actually be good? The only way that I can know that I'm good is by comparison. So I have to have somebody bad to look at. Say, oh, he's bad. You're bad, you're bad, you're bad. So that makes me good. That's horrible. That's horrible. And from my experience, I don't know about anybody else that's watching this video. You can leave a comment and say, yeah, no. But every time I went to church, everybody's talking shit. Like, everybody's talking shit. Then they turn around and smile in your face. And unfortunately, because like I don't have anything bad to say about people who are religious. I just don't like religion. But unfortunately, all the people that I know that are religious are broke. And money is not the end all be all. It's not the top of the list. But it's weird how religion gets you convinced to give away all your money when you're still living in an economy. You live in an economy, but you do not value the economy. So why would you live in the economy? Like, if you was going to live out in the woods, if you was going to live off of your own production and away from government, absolutely. Like, there's no need for money. You can have your own currency system, trading, whatever you wish. But how would you ever be convinced that you don't need money and you live in a place that only deals with money? That just blows my mind. But it's not important. It's just a tool. And the reason that I made this video, and I'll tell more at the end of this, like really get into it, is that how do people truly say that their holy book is based on facts? Now, I don't want to get into specific religions, but let's bring it back, because I know a lot of people's offended right now, and I'm gonna get a lot of trash talk, but that's fine. Act like I died today, and I wrote my own holy text called David Thompson II, the great comer, destroyer, and creator of the new world. And I give this big story about how I was the Messiah, and that documentation of me being was not here because they was trying to protect me, and that I will be coming back, or I'm looking over everybody in the new world. And they found this book 5,000 years from my death. Now, there's nobody that can disclaim my words. How that's laid out. Now, there will be somebody who's going to be 100% follower of that word. They're going to be 100% follower of that word. And no matter what anybody tells them, they're going to say, nah, it's here, right here in this book. It's 100% fact. It's right here in my holy book. I don't care what you say. I believe this. Even though without any doubt, without any fact, he cannot prove this. But he believes it. And now all these other religions out here, it's the same thing. Like, I can throw some things out there like, you can say Jesus. Like, oh yeah, but we can verify this, we can verify that, but we can't verify the man. I know how this sounds because everybody's so convinced. They're saying that this is garbage right off the back because they're so in faith, they're so ignorant that they can't even put thought to it. And they go through, and now they're probably ripping through scripture. Oh well, but it says this, but you're looking for verification in a book that you can't verify. You know what I'm saying? Who wrote that book? And why did they write that book? What was their intentions? Now, if Jesus was real, I don't know if he was or not. That's not the debate. But if he was, why didn't he write his own book? Like in all, like a lot of messiahs, let me say, a lot of messiahs always say, do not follow me anyway. Like, do not praise me. Like Buddha was good for that. He said, do not praise me. The only person that I can think of at the top of my mind that was actually real was Buddha, and he was no God. He was no God. He was a mystic. He was a mystic. But
in 2 miles, use the left 2 lanes to take the US 1 North, I-95 North exit toward Yvonne, Providence.
But all these religions out there, they're all based on belief. Like you have to just believe. And the big thing is, oh, just have faith. Having faith, having belief is fine. It's cool. But it's numbing. It's brain numbing that you shut off all your thoughts. Now, even Jesus was claimed to be the ultimate seeker. He didn't believe in God, right? He didn't believe in God. Like everybody, oh yeah, no, he didn't believe in God. He experienced something that he called the Creator, his Father. These are words, but people make like these big things out of it and have their own explanations for them. These are words, right? Buddha didn't believe in anything. He was a Hindu at one point, and he gave it up because he said it doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense. It's garbage.
In a half mile, use the left 2 lanes to take the US 1 North, I-95 North exit toward Yvonne, Providence.
He said, why would I be trying to defeat the body that I'm living in by fasting and the starving? But I'm also trying to self-improve and
use the left 2 lanes
liberate
to take
the
US 1 North
mind
exit.
and escape the physical. Why would I be focusing so much on the physical? Well, anyway, but even he sees that religion doesn't make any sense. And I never seen a religious person that was in a state of ultimate bliss. The only practice that I know that will get you to the maximum potential of a human being that all these holy books talk about is to be a seeker, an ultimate seeker, like a yogi. Only yogis and Buddhist monks or monks get to that stage of what they call enlightenment. And it's crazy that no religion ever tries to get you there. Do you understand this? This is true. No religion ever tries to get you to an enlightened state, but the people and the reason and the deities are the saints, the messiahs that you follow or in enlightened states, but they never get you there. They never even try to get you there. Like, I can't think of any religion that has a basis in pushing the consciousness to a new level, that you can go beyond the physical, be more than the physical, to improve the body, the mind, the soul, and beyond the and to actually experience, not to believe in. That's bullshit. That's trash. If you're believing that, if you're living that, and you're a person that's waiting to go to heaven or waiting to go to this afterlife, why don't you just go now? If you believe it so much, like, I don't get that, because you don't go now to go see your God because you don't really believe it. And if you are truly religious, why are you afraid of death? I don't fear death, not one bit. Do I want to leave right now? Hell no, because I got things that I want to do, and I'm very attached. I'm caught in the matrix too. I'm very attached to my passions, my wants. But if you truly believe in your gods, if you believe in these claims of heaven, why don't you go experience your heaven right now? Like, why wait? Go to your heaven. Get out of this hellhole, right? But this is what we make it. Like, if you're a living hell, you want to leave. But if you had a system to make yourself heavenly on earth, you wouldn't be thinking about, oh, when I die, I want to secure myself. Isn't that so pitiful that the human race is just hoping for a better life after death? That's horrible. That's what religion does. It has you to blank out what you're doing now and to focus on your death. And they have you believing that there's death. Like, I've never experienced death. Your pastor has never experienced death. So how is he sitting there explaining it to you like there's death? Who knows what happens when we die? Like, there can be life. We never validated that there's actual death. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't understand what I'm saying when I'm saying that, because you're so caught in your religion. Like, I have no experience of death. Have you ever spoken to a dead person? I have not. Like, I don't know that there's actual death. And actually, if you think about it, if you ever spoken to a dead person, then you know there's no death. Who said that life discontinues? And everybody believes in an afterlife, so we know there's no death. But we're still all afraid to die, because your religion is bullshit, because they put your mind in a circle. You don't know if you're coming or going. And why would you, answer me this question, why does your God, why does your saint, why does your messiahs need you to pray? That means that they're preying on you. They're a parasite, an energetic parasite. If we go back to that same concept that I explained before, if I wrote my own religious books and I died here today, I have a whole bunch of karma. I have a whole, like, karma action. That's all it means. Don't get crazy. Like, if I have a lot of actions that I still want to do, and if there's any truth to that, you'll roam the world, or you're still, if you'll become a ghost, as we know, trying to complete your task or your wishes, then you know what would happen to me if I would turn into some kind of etheric entity and stay around this earth, and you guys are praying to me. I would generate so much energy sucking you guys dry. It would be incredible. Like, I would never want to leave. And when people would praise to me, maybe I can get something going on for them. Who knows? I don't know. So I'm not going to sit here and BS you. But I can tell you, religion means to capture, to enslave. That's where the word is rooted from. Now, when you pray to a God that you have no understanding of, or you have no truth. Now, I'm not saying that I do not. Like, I believe, I know that there's a creator. I know that there's a creator. I'm not trying to say, like, people build their own creators. They say the creator is this. You don't know that. Stop it, please. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, stop it. Like, this book said that. I can say this. Who's right? Like, yo, we know that there's a creator because we're alive. Like, this was created. So, it started somewhere. That's all we know. Everything else beyond that, beyond this physical, if you haven't experienced it yourself, stop it. All the text that anybody could write, they're just text, they're just words. And people that truly experience these, I'm not saying that this is what should happen, but people that have crazy experiences, they still chalk it up to, like, this was my experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're in a state of belief, everything that happens to you in your life, you throw it towards that belief. You know, like if I was a Muslim and I got into a car crash right now and I survived without a scratch, I said, oh, Allah saved me. It was all Allah. That's the only reason that I walked out of this vehicle. You know, or if I had cancer and I was cured, it would be like, oh, by the strength of Allah, that, you know, I'm cured here today. But the day that you start learning about your own mechanics of the human body, and you try to learn about the human mind, which is the body, and you try to figure out what's in you, the spirit, the soul, trying to figure out who we are as a race of humans, and you get a full understanding of this life. Why are you thinking about all this stuff, these belief systems, and fall into faith, and you're hoping to, like, go to heaven? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, do this so in 50 years, or hopefully in 90 years plus, you can go here. And what? I don't get it, man. Like, what has this done for you? Now,
2.5 miles. Keep right at the fork to stay on I-95 North. Follow signs for New London, Providence.
like, now, I'm not disrespecting any individuals. Like, I just truly have a problem with religions because they contradict themselves so much. They say do not pray to a false idol. Then you got the Pope out there, and then
keep right at the fork to stay on I-95 North.
Then they treat the Pope like he's a god. He's a human being. Like, so you gotta see the mental state that human beings are in. And then I like the whole illustration that they played out in the new Star Trek. I think it was Discovery, the second movie, the newer second movie of Star Trek. And they was on this planet when it first started. And then these tribal beings was chasing them down, trying to kill them. And then they got beamed up by Scotty. And then when these beings seen the aircraft, immediately they got down on their knees and they start praying. Like, they started praising and praying to the craft. And they built a statue of those two that they was trying to chase down and kill. That's the human project right there. Like, I just don't get it. Now, for all those that are seeking, that's different. Like, don't just believe in blind stuff. Like, we gotta remember the old days, that when priests used to just say whatever they wanted. They used to rape women, saying that if you don't have sex with me, God is going to send you to hell. You know? And how religion is the #1 business in the world. The Bible is the #1 selling book in the world. The world. This is crazy. This is insanity. You know? But we fall victim to it every day. We believe in things that we can't, like, we have no evidence of, and we don't even look into it. Well, this is the end of my rant, but this is just true. And if anybody can verify any of the things that I just talked against, go ahead, prove me wrong. Let me see, because I highly doubt. And if anybody, like, I hope, like, I truly do hope with everything inside of me, that from any of these religions found a true state of bliss. I don't mean that, oh, I'm happy all day, but like you still have like 30 minutes here of depression, 30 minutes here of unhappiness. No, I mean, why is it that an ungodly man, like a monk, like a yogi that believes in no God, can be in a state of bliss every second, every moment of their existence? And this is proven. This is not like me saying something. This is proven that their brain's hooked up to a machine and they actually got data of this. Why do they get to that state of true bliss and love every second of life, but you can't get there in your religion, and you don't know, or you never even heard of one person from any other religion that ever achieved a state like that? That doesn't get your mind going. Like, you don't think about that. Alright, I'm ending and shutting this down. Okay, thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you like this. If you still want to watch my page after this, yeah. It's Thompson TV. I'll see you on the next one.